There's a verse in the Bible that says, "Here I am, send me." And I'm going to just read that from Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8. And this is what Isaiah says. "I said, 'Here I am, send me.' And he said, 'Go.'" And so God often says go to us. When we say, "I'm ready," he's happy to say, "Then go. Then I'm going to release you. I'm going to give you the chance to go forward, move forward, do the things that I've called you to do." And all it takes is your availability. All it takes is you wanting to be willing, you wanting to be ready. And that was the time when Isaiah came and he had this incredible vision of God and realized God's holiness, God's power, God's majesty, and he felt so unworthy, so unclean, a man of unclean lips, living among a people of unclean lips. "And I've seen the Lord Almighty," he said. But we're often unprepared in ourselves. We need that encounter with God in order to be ready to go. But as we make ourselves willing, as we make ourselves available, then God will send us to do the things he's called us to do. And we can trust him, and we can find peace in that. And he can do it whatever way he chooses, in whatever situation he chooses. We're not limited by our circumstances. In actual fact, sometimes, God will do amazing things through prayer and do incredible things behind the scenes, preparing us in ways that we can never imagine. When I see about things that are happening now in my life, and I wonder, how did I get here? And then I look back sometimes and see journals and notes which I've made, and there's times of quiet reflection, times of just waiting on God and listening to him and allowing him to speak and just carrying his heart. If we're prepared to stop and hear God's heart, he loves to speak to us. He loves to speak and give us the things that are on his heart. And I pray today that we would experience the things that are on God's heart, and that would give us a divine encounter. It would give us a moment where we encounter God in such a way is that our heart says, "Lord, I don't know what this will mean, but I'm available. Please send me. I make myself available, and I allow you to choose to do it the way you want to do it. But for my part, here I am, send me."